Okay, it's the end of June. Been about 1 month since we did a tour of the garden. I was thinking we could do another tour. This time it'll be a little bit different than the first tour. This time I want to do a little chat about this and that as I go through the garden here. So we start off in this little zone. The zone is kind of where it's like my baby zone, I guess, is what I'd like to call it. Seedlings spend a lot of time here. My seeds spend a lot of time here. It's where I bring my plants to rest and recuperate. You can see my mix that I use, so. Got all that. Oh, well, that wasn't in the last video, but this was. Talk about this tomato. When I made the first video, it was only this tall. This was the top of the tomato plant. Now, it's this tall. This is my prize tomato plant. This one I have named Betty White. So yeah, this zone. Seedlings. Got me some cilantro, some parsley, spoon tomatoes, sunflower, pumpkin. It's probably not getting enough light. More cilantro. Alright, yeah, let's move on. So next, out of my compost heap. Got this guy. Just a massive sunflower. I do not know what kind it is. Judging by its size, I think it's a giant. This thing is as tall as me. So this is my height. And I think it'll extend higher. It may not be a giant. It looks like it's gonna have little heads here, which makes me think that this is actually just gonna be a monster. A monster of like a hydra-headed sunflower. Good. View that center. It will one day flower, who knows when. It's just giant. Pop over here. Another spot that has just blossomed and blossomed and blossomed since that first video. Got nasturtiums over there in the top left. This pumpkin doing well. 2 more nasturtiums down here. Some dill, my favorite herb. I have it going everywhere. Got another sunflower. Across the way here, across the path, it's a lot sunnier over here. Got sunflowers. A couple of these guys should be pretty, like hairy, I think is their phenotype. They're like shaggy sunflowers. So excited to see those. Got some weeds popping up. Got some cosmos popping up. Bachelor buttons down there. Cilantro. Got my dollar store experimentation going on here. More crimson clover. I think I have sunflowers here. I have something. I certainly planted something. Brassicas. These are all just sacrificial to aphids. As you can see, they're already kind of going for it. Here is my second favorite tomato, Mr. Golden Sun. Got 3 main branches now. Coming on. I've already eaten 2. You can see that one. I ate that one. That one's gold, turning gold. I bet by the end of the day today, he'll be orange, bright gold. So he'll have a lot of fruit soon. Here's a clone. I cloned him out like 7 times. Probably 10, actually. This lavender's getting bigger. It was about half the size when we planted it. Might start actually trimming it here soon. Looks like I might have time. Popping up. Pumpkin. Dill. Sunflowers. Bush beans, pepper, cucumbers, spinach going to seed. This spinach is planted from seed that I harvested from spinach last year, so I'll keep that succession going in that genetics. These sunflowers have just been getting so much pollinator action all day. They really love this set. Got honeybees, cutter bees. Looked like there was a wasp running around there. Just so beautiful. Alright. Pentstemons coming up. I think I need to get rid of the sunflowers, though, in order to get these to grow big. I think the sunflowers are shading them out. Cucumbers. Cucumbers. Tomato. Not doing so hot out of all my tomatoes. That one's maybe my worst. That one or that one. That one or that one. Got some asparagus here. It's coming out of a new mound. I think it's spreading. Probably won't pick that one. Probably let that. Oh no, there is a mound there. I'll harvest from there. Alright, here's Tomato Town. Wide out view of Tomato Town. Called so because of the tomatoes. Got tomatoes, tomatillos, pumpkins, basil, got all sorts of shit. Very impressive. Very impressive change compared to last month's. Again, last month's video will be here. Check out these peppers. So I believe this one is a variety called Fooled You. It's a full jalapeno that has 0 Scoville. Touch my eye after doing this and prove it. Man, it is just loaded though with peppers. I think it's time to start picking them. I can't believe it's time to start picking them. This time last month, I mean, certainly wasn't time. Wow, dude. So this one's a gypsy pepper. I think that's what the like pepperoncinis are. You know, when you get a Papa John's pizza and they have this pickled pepper. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. It's like a wax pepper. Thai chilies. Definitely flowering. Do we have any? Yep, they're coming on too. Fruits are coming on. Okay. Down below we got some carrots. I really like the shade of these pepper plants. So it's a mix of white and orange carrots. This is another one of those Fooled You peppers. God, they're so big. Such a big pepper. I have such a pepper harvest. This is insane. Back here we have the padron pepper. It's kind of like a mid jalapeno, a little bit less than a jalapeno spice, but it's got these curls, these wicked curls to it. It's a tall boy. All right, my sweet bell peppers, purple beauties. Oop, there's one. Found you, buddy. There's another one. I don't know anything about growing bell peppers. These seem like they're way too dense in here. Like I need to do some sort of thinning or pruning. I don't know anything about that. Clearly, I think this is going to be overloaded with peppers. I'm already overloaded with peppers, and they've only been putting on fruit for like 4 days. So, this is a jalapeno. True jalapeno, real Scoville units. Putting on fruit pretty decent. Following up all those other peppers. More carrots down below. Back here we have a habanero. Got any fruit out here, hobby? Okay. Oh yeah. You're coming. You're coming up. Anything down below? I think these guys are going to start producing like crazy soon. Today it's going to be above 100 degrees. It should, be 90 to 110 until the end of the summer. Until August. So I think these peppers are going to all of a sudden really start producing fruit. Putting off. Might even need to get a shade cloth for them. Might get too hot. The last pepper I have here is my Tabasco pepper. And seeing some flowers, but not very much. It's still vegetating right now. I think I'm going to fertilize everything this weekend with a 0-10-10 out of Alaska that I like. I think it really helps produce fruit out of my tomatoes and my peppers and my eggplants, so I'll do that. There's the pepper box, just so nice. Move on to the rest. These pumpkins are going hog wild. Got some marigolds down there. Hog wild. I just can't believe it. We're gonna overtake the lawn here. I'm just gonna try to get them as close as I can. Try to wrap them around this box, probably. Yeah. Beets. Gotta pull up these beets. Gotta reseed some beets. I keep trying to reseed them in this box, but I think my insects just keep eating them. Those great, nutritious beets. I think it's these ants. See those ants? Hi, ants. Look at that beet. Big white beet. Get some red beets. Gotta pull those out. A couple parsnips back there. Here we have our Jerusalem artichoke. You're gonna start flowering here, I think. More carrots. First time growing this guy. Hopefully he does well. He's a lot bigger. I don't know if I'm feeding him enough. Okay, we got some Swiss chard that desperately needs to be picked. I planted more Swiss chard. I also planted a lot of parsnips, but I don't see any coming up. I just see weeds. I just see weeds. Swiss chard. Eggplant. 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 Beans. More pumpkins. Beans. Gonna have them climb up that thing. Mizuna. This is the summer variety Mizuna. It's gonna come up good. I'm gonna have a real nice harvest of greens here. I'll leave that radish in there for now. I'm gonna have a really, really, really good Mizuna here. More weeding. This thing is so weedy, I don't get it. Sugar snap peas that just died. You really got brutalized. I doubt that these guys are gonna give me anything before the heat really sets in. Really bummer year to grow my snow peas. Maybe I need to change my variety or something. Cucumber of some sort. And then onions. Me onions. Me onions. Third favorite tomato. Surely red. Oof. But she's doing some things that I'm not sure of. I went 3 liter on her, and I think it's gonna be a mistake. Just really not setting as much fruit as I'd like her to. It's just such a good, healthy seedling when I put her in. Need to come out and prune her. Maybe cut off one of these leads. Right, over here, got another clone of that Mr. Golden Sun. Some Thai chilies, chamomile, dill, eggplant, dill, zinnias, eggplant, cosmos, dead poppies. So yeah, oh, I just looked this up. Coreopsis, I think. Zinnias, oregano, dead poppy, sunflowers, coyote mint, tomatoes, basil tomatoes, summer squash, summer squash, summer squash. This guy's starting to get a little sick. He's another white. Also sick. This guy's a mess. He needs help. Send help. Okay. Hi, roses. Hi, roses. Hyssop. Ooh, the phlox is blooming. Pretty. I made this for Sarah for Mother's Day and it's dead. I don't know what that is. Yarrow. Coyote mint, I think. Mint. Chocolate mint. Zinnias. That about does it. It's the garden. That's how it's looking. You know, needs more work. Always needs more work.